Alright. Well, let's make sure that thing is blinking. Yep, there you go. We just start whenever.
My buddy Ryan called me out. He knew I liked racing dirt bikes, not racing, but riding and all the off-road stuff, whether it's trucks, buggies, so on and so forth. He said, hey, there's a retired first sergeant from the 82nd who runs an organization called Race for the Wounded. And he basically gave me your website, so I went on your website and checked it out, looked at everything, and looked at all the different people that have been through there, whether they're whatever they've been wounded by, for that matter.
Oh, so you looked at their bios and all that on the website? Okay.
Whether they were a double amputee, I saw the dude that was double arm, double leg.
Oh, Jason Hyatt, yeah. Yeah, he was actually the first guy we put in the truck. Yeah.
So I was looking at all that, and I thought it would actually be really cool, fun, something different. Definitely one of those you don't get to do it all the time kind of experiences, and I guess it kind of just one of those things like, hey, if they're willing to do this, why not?
Yeah, I guess so. I never thought of it like that. But yeah, it was kind of odd though, just talking on the phone and
yeah, well, because I'm not one that's going to sit there and ask for anything.
Yeah.
So you guys actually calling me up and saying, hey, what would you like to do? You know, do you you like motorcycles, you ride, you like trucks, you like buggy, I mean, whatever it is, and it was accommodating towards what you wanted to do.
What your interests are, yeah.
So it actually made it very easy, because it was, okay, well, there's a race that has dirt bikes in it, I'll give it a shot. Never raced dirt bikes before, let alone 1971 Hondas.
Yeah. But was the race, it was explained to you and like how it was going to go? And
yeah, I would say for the most part.
Oh.
I mean, I just didn't know the little intricacies about it. You know, little time cards and shit like that, and the chase truck's going down, and okay, got a fuel up here, all that shit I didn't know about.
Yeah, because it was you did the Norra Mexican 1000, which is the rally from Ensenada all the way down to Cabo San Lucas. And so how was the team portion of it?
The team portion was phenomenal. When you start, everything's prepped up, everybody's working for that one common goal of, hey, we want to get this bike through the race. That's the main purpose. Obviously, you want to have fun in the process of doing that.
Yeah.
But it's, yeah, when the race starts, somebody hops on, one person doesn't do it all. It can't be a solo effort. It has to be a team effort, and it's seemingly what you guys seem to gather.
Did you feel integrated into the team right away, or did it take a little time?
Oh no, it probably took about 2 minutes.
Was that as soon as Chris and Alan picked you up at your... Or actually, Alan picked you up, and then you went to Chris. So, yeah, that'd be a little nerve-wracking. People you never met showing up to your house to pick you up to take you to Mexico to race a motorcycle.
Yeah, the stranger thing, I don't know. I thought it was interesting, but it didn't really bother me.
No.
I mean, what's going to happen? I'm either going to go down and race in a race, or I'm going to go down and not come back. I mean, either or.
So, well, how did the race go for you?
Well,
I noticed you got some crutches next to you.
the first transit, the first ride I went on was a transit, and it happened to be at night, so it was a bit chilly.
And then
I was actually getting a taste of the dirt the second day, doing pretty good. Well, I felt I was.
Well, John said that he's like, man, he took off. It was all I could do to keep up with him.
So, yeah, and then I dodged a rock and jumped off a berm, and the hard suspension on the bike that was made for somebody that is 200 pounds, not for somebody that is 125, 130, evidently bucked me like 35 feet into a cactus.
But, well, and then you had a...
I had a 9-line medevac myself out of it. Again.
So, and then, well, I mean, the rally was 3 days, 3 additional days. So what happened after that? You had 3 additional days. You got a severely sprained ankle from your crash. So
I hopped around. I tried to help as much as I could. No, obviously I can't carry much of anything, but I was still kind of hopping around, looking at the buggies, you know, meeting people, which was really cool. Like people I've never met coming up to me saying, "Hey, dude, how are you doing? How are you doing? You doing all right? You doing better? I'm glad you stayed."
Yeah, and these are just other racers in the community who come up and just talk to you.
Evidently legends in their field. Just
like guys like Rod Hall and Steve Ingefeld, and a lot of the so I mean, do you think, because I know when I started this after doing the 1000, the community reminded me of the military, just the way people depend on each other.
Yeah, I would say to a point. I mean, there are
differences,
little instances, but it's I mean, obviously you guys all have this one common goal, so everybody is working towards that one common goal, and everybody is helping out, and obviously somebody has to lead that goal. It's not everybody, well, I mean, it kind of is everybody going around and saying, hey, this needs to get done, if somebody doesn't think about it, so on and so forth. So it I mean, it's the camaraderie between the people that I've never met was really cool. I mean,
but what I was saying is especially in the Norra race, the rally race, it seems that even though you're competing against other people, those racers want to see you do well and finish also. So that's the thing that really drew me to this, was how other teams pitch in to help make sure, like if you're running out of fuel, they're right there to give you fuel, even though you're competing against them. It's that whole thing in this race I thought was awesome. I don't know, you got the same thoughts about it, but I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I mean, when I crashed, I had people actually stop their run, say, hey, you all right? Do you need anything right now?
Yeah.
So one guy gave me some Aleve, get the swelling down. Another guy just kind of passed along because I waved him along, but he was slowing down. And then, the sweep team stopped and sat there and BS'd with me for probably a good 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, you're stable. Yeah? You need anything? No, I'm good. Like, all right, well, we can call in a helicopter, we can get an ambulance out here. Just wait for my chase team.
No.
I'm not bleeding anywhere. I'm not dying anytime soon, as far as I knew, but.
So, well, I mean, would you do other things with Race for Wounded? Did it help you? I mean.
Yeah, it got me out of the house.
Yeah.
It got me to do something completely different, even though it had to do with something that I love doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, normally when I go out and ride, it's, you know, me and a friend, and, you know, he's prepping his bike, I'm prepping my bike, and then we just kind of go out and ride. Yeah, the team aspect of actually doing something like this was completely different to anything that I've actually dealt with.
Yeah.
And it definitely, I mean, it brought a smile to my face. My ribs still hurt from laughing. So.
Yeah, there's quite a few laughs.
Just a few. Still pulling needles out of my arms and legs.
Oh, all right. Well, Russ, it was fun having you, man. We'll see if once you heal up, we'll try it again. Get you in a truck. All right, brother. I think that's. Thanks, and thanks for coming out, man. It's fun.
Thank you. This was all you.
Yeah. Well. All right, dude. Let me see. That should be it.